Go ahead, you're live.
Justin Steele is a stalker, and he's a lost puppy dog that doesn't even have.
Evie, you are lying right now.
No, I'm not.
Come on. I really appreciate you doing this. You know what I mean? I try to respect people and get their permission. You know, I always ask their permission before I do any videos and stuff like that, like I did the last time. You know what I mean? But you feel free to, you know, anything I got, you need, you let me know. You help me out, I repeat the favor.
You know what I'm trying to.
Here we're hitting again, but what's up? I'm kind of wore out.
Yeah.
I definitely enjoy clear much more than I do the blues. The blues, I don't really enjoy the buzz very much. I think they're too goddamn expensive. You know what I mean? It's just not worth it. Fucking clear is so much cheaper. If I'm gonna risk a felony, you know, I want it to be cheap. You know, I don't want it to be, you know, cost me $5 for 3 hits.
Yeah. Where I grew up's a good place.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you mean by a good place? What made it so good?
Well, I got Yellow Deli's chain of restaurants called Yellow Deli.
Yellow belly, what does that mean? Does that mean something? Does that have a meaning? What does that mean?
Well, it's like, I don't know what the original idea was, Yellow Deli, but color yellow, it's mellow, they all come together, be calm and mellow under the Yellow Deli, you know.
I have
a good meal.
You were married?
No, I have a daughter, though.
Do you have a daughter? No kidding.
Yeah.
How old?
I think she's 22.
22. I got 3 kids all in their 20s. Well, wow, I didn't no idea you were a parent.
Yeah.
Are you close? Do you ever talk to her?
Yeah, I talked to her when I was in jail.
Good for you. Right on.
Yeah.
So many people, you know, lose touch with their kids and, you know, never call them back again. And I respect them, man. You know, I've had a lot of problems with my kids, but I always manage to call them and keep in touch, no matter the bad things they say about me. You know what I mean? You know, they don't understand a lot of stuff that I do. Their mother just calls me a homeless drug addict. You know, he doesn't know anything about me.
Yeah.
Just because I serve time in an institution and shit like that.
Yeah.
What do you think of Bellingham, dude? Do you have any idea how much the homeless community is hated in this fucking city?
It's a nice city. When I first got here, I had good feelings about it.
Yeah. How do you feel about it now?
All it comes and goes, you know, I'm just like a robot.
Yeah. What do you think about the police?
They're all right.
Do you think they're okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I've had a couple very bad experiences with Bellingham police. You know what I mean? Just the other day, I was sleeping on Cornwall and I was kicked awake. You know what I mean? I was sleeping on a public sidewalk. You know, not breaking any laws. Yeah. You know, but I was fucking kicked in order to be woken up and moved on. Yeah. You know, could at least ask me nicely. You know what I mean? You know, this bank, it's not illegal to sleep on the, they say it's illegal to sleep under the awning, but it's not illegal to sleep on the hill. You know, they need to make up their fucking mind about what's breaking the law and what's not. At least have patience with them and be able to discuss the law when we have questions. Because it just doesn't seem to make any sense. You plan on staying in the area? You call Bellingham your home? Do you have any interest in going anywhere else?
Sometimes I do, and I think people start to get like, I think sometimes people know me too much.
Yeah.
Fight
Well, the homeless community, your friends definitely. All you got to do is say Zach, and they know who you are. I got another friend named Zach that I do interviews with. He used to stay here at the bank. Has a red shopping cart. You know what I'm talking about? That the other Zach. He lived here a long time, but now he's been missing for a little bit. I've talked with him a lot. A lot of times they get you guys confused because I just say Zach. I don't mention your last name or anything like that. But they don't understand that they're two different Zachs, two different people.
Yeah.
Now, Zach, if you don't mind me asking, have you ever? I suffer mental illness. I bipolar 1. Have you ever been diagnosed with any mental illness or anything like that officially?
Yeah, I get a check for paranoia.
You get a check? No kidding.
Yeah.
A good amount? I mean, are you able to live off of it?
It's $1,300 a month.
$1,300? That's fucking good money, man.
Yeah. Social Security.
Dude, my son who has cerebral palsy, he can't walk, only gets like $900 a month. So $1,300 is good money. Good for you. But do you find it's okay to live off of?
Okay to live off of what?
I mean, are you able to afford the things that you need? In life?
Yeah.
Right on.
I can hustle.
Where do you stay at night? You have your own place? Do you sleep on the street?
Yeah, I got a few different campsites I go to, but I've been at by the Anchor Building.
Anchor Building? Yeah. I've been a shelter baby a long time, but I'm strictly. I've been on the streets for a couple of months now. I've been sleeping on the sidewalk. What do you think about base camp?
It's nice. Yeah.
You think it's nice?
Yeah.
Really? I think they treat me like terribly, man. Base camp. My wife barely broke one of their rules, and they kicked her outside and wouldn't even give her a bite to eat for 90 days, and then kicked her out permanently just because they didn't follow their rules. Dude. Yeah. You know what I mean? I broke the rules all the time, blatantly. As I've seen you do a lot. You know what I mean? And they still let us back all the time. But they fucking
it's kind of like
they threw her out, dude. Fucking in the middle of winter.
Well, I threw myself around in the chair.
Yeah.
My feet were kind of sore. If I was really angry, it would have been bigger scenes out of nowhere. Just kind of thrashing around.
Yeah, well, I've seen you make scenes and we're getting upset. I've seen you, I've seen you get very upset at times. People misunderstand. You're very misunderstood. You know what I mean?
I just like the spur of the moment.
Yeah.
But it's good, One could say I'm like a loose cannon, but it's kind of dangerous.
Loose cannon, I like that. It's a good way to describe it.
By going off, somebody's gonna get me. One could say if you get willingly mad, then you're responsible because you're knowingly being angry. But I'm just kind of.
Well, see, now that I've gotten to know you a little bit, now that I know you personally, I know you're not a threat to me.
Most of the time, I'm not making excuses for what I do.
Yeah.
Do
you smoke pot at all?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, where do you go to? Do you buy pot or do you get it from your friends?
Yeah, I just get it from off the streets.
Yeah. Well, you'll go to any dispensaries or anything like that?
No.
Do you have my torch? Hey, torch.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my ID right now.
Oh yeah. Well, if you ever need help getting a voucher or anything like that, I get it for you, help you get it cheap. If you don't know already to do it. Yeah, I used to go to Peace of Mind all the time. I think they're the most expensive pot store in town. You know what I mean? And they cater to all the rich college kids here in Bellingham. Yeah. But I would go there because they were right downtown. They were the closest to me, and I was a good customer. And I made a video, and they were very happy that I made the video. But then I tried to panhandle out front. Yeah, I tried to panhandle out front and make money, and they fucking banned me. They didn't even let me on the property now. They threatened to call the police. But we don't have to talk anymore if you don't want to. I got a friend up there. If you want to maybe meet later and talk some more off camera, we can. But
Good.
Yeah, but like I said, man, I respect you. You know, you're the boss. You know, if you ever wanted to help, maybe turn this into making some money. You know, I don't know how you are financially. You know what I mean? But
Well,
I gotta help you, give you a hand.
evidence and all kinds of stuff turns a profit.
You ever panhandle? I remember I seen you.
Yeah.
You saw me panhandle one day, and you asked me if I ever made it, how much money I was making. You know what I mean? Do you ever do that personally?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's your favorite spot? How do you feel about that?
It feels like a snuff there. I don't have a favorite spot.
I don't judge anybody for panhandling. You know, you got to do what you got to do in order to get by in this world. You know what I mean? Take care of our addictions. But I have my children live in the area, and I don't want my children to see me panhandling. You know what I mean? You know, it worries me, even though they don't really like me very much, and we're kind of distraught at the moment. I don't want them to see me doing it. I only do it when I absolutely have to.
Oh yeah.
You know,
I try to make my living.
I try not to ask strangers for money. You know, I try to keep it to my friends.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem when I need it. You know what I mean? But total strangers, especially in a community like this that don't really care for the homeless, you know,
Yeah.
I really don't like them asking them for help. You ever get signed up for the Opportunity Council ever?
Yeah. Bob and Cherie, they're good people.
Are they good people? They work for the Opportunity. Cherie, she used to work for Base Camp, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's with the Opportunity Council now?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Well, good for her.
My ID, I'll be able to take a little trip.
Take a little trip. Where you think about going?
Oh, I don't know.
Me and my wife, Evie. You remember Evie, my wife, my ex-wife? By any chance? Short girl, she had black hair. It's okay if you don't remember. She, we just got back from San Diego.
Yeah.
Yeah, she went to Everett. After basically, it really started wearing me out, stressing me out, looking for her, helping her get a place to stay and get off the streets. And she left. She left me, you know, to go live with a guy that beats her, you know, because she was able to stay, have a place to stay. Broke my heart. But, you know, I don't blame her. You know what I mean? It's hard for a girl to be homeless on these streets, especially a pretty girl. You know what I mean? It's not easy. The things they got to do to survive, man. There's a lot of ugliness, you know, and a lot of people that mistreat fucking young, pretty girls in the street. I have all the respect in the world for a woman that fucking can handle it. One more, you want it? Shit, I'm trying to think of things else we could. Normally, I've got a guy that helps me co-host, and he can think of better questions than me. I'm not a very good interviewer. I don't do it very often. I don't know what to ask people. I don't want to get too personal, you know what I mean, and offend them. I'm very new at this. I don't know what we should talk about. What fuck? We don't have to talk about anything.
Well, I was going to try to base what I was going to say based on where I grew up, talk about the construction end of it, the young mobility.
Where am?
It's a good place to. Yeah, it's a good place overall.
Yellow Deli, because you know, construction is a hard. I respect a man who works in construction like that. I was operations manager for a donut factory for 20 years.
I've been getting confused sometimes trying to talk, but I don't need to be talking anyway.
Yeah, and absolutely.
Talk to people when they talk to me, and every day, not hassles, but every day a normal conversation. It goes there with a daily grind.
Yeah, you're a man of very few words.
Grind, yeah.
I thank you for the little words you've given me. So so far.
It felt like I shot out meth head, man.
What do you think about shooting up stuff? You ever try harder drugs like heroin or anything like that? You shoot up at all?
I did it once.
Did it once, huh?
Once or twice, yeah.
Once or twice?
Yeah.
Never touched. Needles scare the shit out of me. I've never shot up, but I've only been asked to shoot up one time. You know what I mean? I said no, but I've never really seen it. I used to smoke a lot of crack when I was in high school, but I've never seen crack in Bellingham ever. No one's ever tried to sell it to me, offer it to me. Never seen anybody smoke it whatsoever. Where I'm from in Ohio, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
I never even heard of a fucking blue until I fucking moved to Bellingham.
You don't have a file, do you?
No, sorry. Try to travel as light as possible, man. The only reason why I got that suitcase is because people steal my fucking blankets all the time.
Yeah.
I can't keep them anywhere. And it's such a hassle carrying them around everywhere I go, man, but I have no choice.
Yeah.
All right, well, hey, I got a friend waiting for me on Rite Aid. I'm going to go check on her real quick. But right. If you want to maybe, do some more, talk some more later, maybe we can get together again.
Yeah.
All right, man. Thanks a lot, buddy. All right, we're recording now. Feel free to say whatever you want. You saying where you grew up?
Oh, yeah. My name is Zachariah Martin.
I had no idea what was your last name. Matt Martin, huh? Right on.
Yeah.
How long you been in the area?
About 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
Right on. Now, I'm very honest with my drug use, and you've always been honest with me. Would you mind if we talk about it?
No, go ahead.
What's your drug of choice? What do you like to do?
Hydrocodone.
Hydrocodone, this pills, like Vicodin and stuff?
Yeah.
What makes that your favorite?
Most, like a functioning, coherent, more the functioning junkie. I used to work construction.
Right on.
Yeah.
Construction, no shit, you had a real job.
Yeah.
Good for you. But do hard work?
Yeah.
Really, right on. So many homeless will fucking get the reputation.
I grew up at community, and I did construction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you this. There's a cardinal rule right here: the homeless not steal from homeless. And I've never seen you actually steal from everybody.
No, I wait.
Right on.
I see stuff, and then I wait like 3 or 4 days.
Can you believe that somebody fucking stole my goddamn tobacco from me today?
Oh, yeah.
I've never stolen anything from anybody around here. You know what I mean? But that rule: homeless do not steal from other homeless. It drives me crazy. You know what I mean? Yeah. People.
Hey, what's that?
People sue just because we're homeless and, mentally, they assume we have mental problems and we're fucking crazy and we need to be institutionalized, you know what I mean? But now, you told me, the last time we chatted, I told you that, I was thinking about doing blues on camera and trying them for the first time. Do you remember?
Yeah.
I did it. I've been doing blues a little bit here and there ever since. You know what I mean?
You got your breast pipe?
Yeah. Hold this in, I'll pack it. As long as you hold it like that, it won't get your face. You won't get your face.
Yeah.
You'll just hear your voice.
What is it, YouTube?
I'll end up putting this on YouTube, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right now I'm locked out of my channels. What do you think about blues, dude? Why do they get such a bad rap?
I don't know.
Do you fuck with fetti powder? Or just blues?
Yeah, that stuff.
See, fetti powder scares the shit out of you, man.
Yeah, I've been down a few times taking that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you think people do it?
I guess the rush, man.
The rush, huh?
The rush.
Do you think that people actually kind of maybe get off on the fact that it might kill them?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
See, it scares me.
Most people don't think, they just do it like robots.
Blues used to scare the shit out of me too, but I'm not educated,
Yeah.
you know, before I met them, you know what I mean? But then, but it's not the blues that are killing people, it's that fucking concentrated fetti, it's the fetti powder,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? That's just fucking making people OD. Yep. I consider us equals and always will, despite the stupid fucking words I use every day of my life. And call even my friends. You know better. Thank you. And once again, don't forget to like and sub. If you don't know what that means, don't feel free to call an old fucking bastard like me. Slug cult rise, you fucking ignorant fucks.